in this economy, prices have gone up like cray, okay? When you look at the housing industry, food, eggs. I used to be able to buy eggs, 1 carton for like $1 and some change, okay? Now, at one point, people were selling things for $20. Food, everything has gone up, okay? So now let's get back into the lock business, okay? Everything's going up. So because everything is going up, whatever we use, products, tools, energy, all that stuff has gone up. So people have to go up to keep up with that. I feel like some people expect that beauty professionals should have the same price for the rest of their career. And one of my clients who's 70, she's 79 now. She still got locks, still, you know, rocking her locks. She's 79. And she told me, Pauline, I don't expect your prices to stay the same because back in the 60s, she said, I used to get a press and curl for $2.50. Y'all hear me? $2.50. That's back in the 50s, 60s. And she said, if that beautician was still charging at $2.50 for a press and curl now, she would be homeless. So y'all have to understand that price will go up based on what the economy is doing. So if the economy is increasing, we as beauty providers have to increase. So now, I'm not saying that you have to look at, we're going to talk about price gouging, we're going to talk about all of that stuff. So when you're dealing with when it comes to a loctician, you're dealing with locticians on different levels. We're all at different skills, okay? So we're going to charge for our skills and expertise. I get a lot of clients that tell me, nobody educate me like you do. Or my loctician don't educate me. They just do the technique and that's it. They don't know nothing, whatever, right? Y'all have to learn how to do y'all research. Y'all have to learn how to just ask questions. Do your research. Don't let people take advantage of you. I'm a customer as well as I'm a business professional. You have to, like for me, if I'm gonna go buy this jacket and I go to one store, it's $250. I'm like, ooh, that's a little high for what I expected to spend. Let me go to this other store and see if I can get the same quality or if they have something similar for less. I'm gonna shop around. I'm not just going to, someone tell me $250, I'm gonna just go ahead and grab the jacket and buy it. Now, if I'm in a rush or whatever, okay, but I'm gonna shop around. And I feel like in some of y'all clients, y'all not shopping around enough. Someone tell you a price and you jump on it and you go. And I know some people don't list their prices on their website, but at the end of the day, you can still call them and find out what their prices are. You have to do research. So now people talk about, the lock industry, these locticians are charging way too much. I do hear that. Now, people, just like in any company or any industry, you're going to have some shady people. You're going to have some people who are going to take advantage of you. You're going to have some people who will price gouge. You're going to have that. But that's in every industry. Gas. If y'all don't know this, in the summertime, gas is so much more than it is in the wintertime. And some gas company people, they will price gouge. And you're like, what is going on? You know, that's every industry. Somebody is going to buy that Jordan offline for whatever, $200 some or whatever. And they're going to go try to sell it for $1,000. If you ask me, that's price gouging. But some of y'all gonna go and buy it anyway because that's what y'all want. So you have to do your research and you have to shop around to find out what's the price that you're willing to pay. Now keep in mind, don't just shop around for price because somebody's price could be good, but their work isn't good. And somebody's price could be crazy and their work is even crazier. Like, y'all just got to do research, and I don't know how to protect all of you from making costly mistakes. Because I can tell you right now, there are some locticians that's going to take advantage of you. I'm a loctician, and I hate to say that, but just y'all got to think about people. Stop thinking about, business. Like, you in every business, you're going to have some shady person in there that's looking to take advantage of you. And so don't get mad, just do your research, talk to people. Like, You will have somebody selling fake Gucci on the street, and they tell you, oh, it's real, it's real, it's real. And you buying it for the same price that you would buy a real Gucci, or maybe a little bit of discount. There are people out there that's going to take advantage of you because it's human nature. So when you start thinking about human nature, then you might need to start shopping around based on personality, based on character, based on a lot of stuff. Like, you have to look at everything. I'm sorry, because the lock, when you lend someone to your hair, it's a relationship. Because of that, you have to shop around for a little bit of everything. Like, you have to. And then, like, I don't know, guys. So let me see. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything that I want to talk about. I just want to help you guys to understand that, yeah, some folks unfortunately will take advantage. But is it okay? No. Like, and some people say, what's taking advantage? I don't like to tell people what their prices should be, right? Because as a business, as a business owner or as an entrepreneur, you have the right to set your own price. So I'm not going to tell you whether your prices are wrong, right, or whatever. That's not my place. Now, I do know now there are some things that will make me go, woof. And let me tell you one example that made me go, ooh, okay. So I know a loctician who got a transfer client. Transfer client had a Microtwist. So it's just 2-strand twist that's going to be interlocked for maintenance. But the 2-strand twist was small as like almost Sisterlocs size. So small 2-strand twist, so Microtwist, right? Y'all with me? Okay. So this, and her hair might have been no more than shoulder length, okay? No more than shoulder length. She paid, y'all ready? $4,500 for that. That made me go, woo. Okay. For me as a loctician, if I wouldn't pay for something, I will not charge for something. If I cannot see myself paying for the service that I provide, I will not charge it. Okay? That's just how I operate. I am skilled. I am an expert in my field. So I can charge a little bit more than the average because the average don't have what I have. So when you're going to an expert, be ready to pay. Just like Beyonce can charge more for her service, Jordan can charge more for his shoes than pay less, and Sisterlocs, I'm dating my age, y'all. I don't even know if they make Sisterlocs anymore. Like Adidas or whatever. These are all brands, right? Adidas, Sisterlocs, what else? Not when you have an expert. Like some people come to me and tell me, they'll pull up somebody's Instagram. Girl, I went on so-and-so's website. You see what she charging? By all means, yeah, she's a doggone expert. This girl is excellent at her work. Do y'all see her craft? Her work is excellent. She's an educator. She is a cosmetologist. The more stats you put on yourself, you have the right to charge. Just like if you went and got an AA degree, when you graduate from high school, you have a diploma. You're not going to be making what a PhD person is making, someone with a PhD degree. Now, if you're an entrepreneur and you do all this stuff, yeah, that's different. But if you're going to go work for somebody, you're not going to be making what someone with a master's, PhD making, or even a bachelor's. And when you, as an individual, you get an AA degree, and you're like, okay, they give you a little pay increase. You get a bachelor's, you get another pay increase. You get a master's, you get another pay increase. You get a PhD, you get another pay increase. It's the same thing in the business world. The more skills and the more knowledge and the more stuff we acquire, the more we're going to charge for our work. So I am saying that to say when you're looking for someone, if the person is an expert in their field and they're charging $200-300 for a retie, they deserve it because they put in the work. Now, if you go to somebody, don't even have one little training under their belt, they have not even taken the time. If you are a loctician, don't demand people to pay you these high prices when you have not yourself invested in your own craft. You have not invested in your professional development. If you have not invested in your professional development and you're expecting people to pay you high ticket, but you won't even pay somebody to teach you, something, to me that says a lot. And I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but if you're not willing to pay, some of you guys are having people, if you're a loctician and you're having people bumping head with you about your prices, you have to think, sit back and look at yourself. Because I feel like when you look at yourself, then you can have a better understanding of why you're getting a treatment or why you're getting a pushback that you're getting. Because if you yourself are cheap, if you yourself don't like to invest in your own personal or professional development, you don't like to pay for anything, why would you turn around and demand someone to pay you some ridiculous amount of money for a service that you're providing when you don't even want to pay somebody else for the service that they're going to provide to you? Am I making sense? Do y'all agree? Like, some of y'all be wanting to make expert money, but y'all ain't no expert. Some of y'all be wanting to charge what Susie Sue charged down the street. Y'all go on other people's websites, see what they charging. They're like, ooh, they charging that. Let me tell you, stop comparing, stop looking at other people's websites, seeing what they charge, and then decide you're going to charge that too. I say that because you cannot base your worth, your skills, your expert on with somebody else's. You don't know what that person is providing for them to charge that, and then for you to go copy that price, but you're not even on their level. Some of y'all don't shampoo. Some of y'all are not an expert. Y'all not knowledgeable about y'all craft. Y'all just know basic technique, but y'all want to charge what someone like Tiny Locs is charging. Have y'all seen her work? Homegirl is a cosmetologist. Her work is flawless, okay? She's a cosmetologist. That tells you she's invested in her professional development. She has taken lock classes. She's taken training. She continues to educate and invest in herself. So yeah, she can turn around and charge those prices because she's the bomb at what she does. So when you just go on YouTube, learn how to do some 2-strand twist locks, learn, and you just know the basic, but you don't even know like the details. And I'm not trying to go at y'all, I'm just helping you. I'm trying to help. So if it's coming off wrong, I apologize. My goal is not to hurt you. My goal is to inform you. Get you thinking a little bit, right? So if you're not at a certain level, don't look at this person's website and say, oh, they charging $300 for a retie. I'm going to charge $300 for a retie too. But you're not providing not even a half of what they're providing. Does that make sense? So, or if it could be the other way around, you could be the bomb at what you do. You could be the expert. You pay to invest in yourself. You pay for that personal and professional development. You do all of that, and then you go on other people's website and you see they charging this low price, and then you think just because they're charging this low price, you got to charge that low price. No, you ain't got to charge that low price. Know your worth, know your value. You don't have to charge that low price. Stop putting yourself on the level that everyone else is on when you're not on that level. If you're higher than that level, know your worth and charge your worth. But you have to you have to have the skills and all that stuff that goes with it. What time is this? Okay. You gotta have that. So I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not stepping on toes. Don't let someone else determine your worth in the lock industry or in any industry. I charge my prices based on what I am comfortable charging. And you should charge what you're comfortable charging too. Don't say, oh, this person charging this, let me go ahead and charge that. And you don't even know why they're charging what they charge, right? And if you are a consumer, you are getting, if you are a client, don't get on people about what they charge. If you don't like the price, go find somebody that's in your price range. Don't come, because y'all are so quick to invest in material things. Y'all will pay $1,000, $1,500, $18,000, $2,000 for a phone. Y'all will go and buy this $5,000 bag just to wear on your shoulder so you can feel some kind of way, but you won't even invest in your hair. your crown. Some of y'all be dressed from Gucci, whatever, down, you know, top down. Y'all invest in y'all wardrobe, but y'all won't invest in y'all hair. We all have different values, and it's okay. So when people come to me and they don't want to pay my prices, that's fine. Your hair is not your that's fine. But I value my expertise. I value knowledge. I value quality work. I value those things. And I am going to pay and continue to pay. I pay every year. I am spending thousands of dollars on coaching, on mentorship, on my own business. I pay people to help me run my business better. I pay people to help me to be a better individual for my clients. I pay for that. So yes, I am going to turn around and pay for my expertise, because the things that you guys are benefiting from my expertise, from what I've paid for, you guys are benefiting, and I'm going to continue to pay to keep elevating, because things are changing. Stuff change. You got to keep evolving. So y'all cannot expect these prices to keep staying the same, because as things keep changing, things keep evolving, and the economy keep going up, we got to still try to figure out how to live. But things are going up, and I don't agree with the price gouging. I don't agree when you guys are being taken advantage of. I personally don't like it. But at the same time, you have to take some responsibility. You got to take some responsibility. I can't save everybody. I can't help everybody. But at the same time, if you're a loctician, I just say try to be fair. If you don't know how to charge your prices, think about what I pay for what I pay to get my hair retied or installed, the price that I'm charging my clients. And if you would pay that, okay. Because I know I'm not the cheapest around town. I know that. But baby, I will sit down and pay for what I'm charging. I will sit down and pay 10 times over for my hair to get done for what I'm charging. Because I know the work that goes into it. I know all that stuff. And baby, locks, I've been doing hair since I was 14. Locks is a different beast. That's all I gotta say. It's a different beast. Most cosmetologists that transition into doing locks, their lifetime in it, the amount of time that they spend doing it, some folks be like, nah, y'all can keep that. I got one cosmetologist. She's been doing hair for 30 years. She did 2 heads, and she said, I don't know how y'all do this. It's different. And you won't know until you do it. That's all I gotta say. Until you do it. I've had clients who didn't want to pay me, and child don't even tip. When they took a lock class and start doing locks, child, they paying, they tipping. They're like, who child? And then they want to turn around and charge their clients more than I charge them. I'm like, y'all gotta understand. You attract yourself. How you are, that's the type of people you're gonna attract. So if you're getting cheap people, it's probably because you're cheap. Some of y'all won't even pay for a class. Some of y'all won't invest in yourself. Y'all won't. Let me see if I covered all these questions, because baby. So we talked about, okay. We talked about all that. If you got any questions y'all want me to do a part 2, let me know. Like I said, I'm not gonna get on people about their prices. So don't come to me talking about, oh, my person charged this. Don't come to me looking for like, oh girl, I can't believe they charged that. I'm gonna have my own opinion, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm not gonna tell you like, oh my God, they charged that. If you ask me what I charge, I'll let you know what I charge. But don't tell me that your person charged this. Y'all can say it in the comments so other people can see, because maybe somebody else is already looking for somebody else or looking for somebody in their price range. So y'all can comment what y'all paying for y'all reties. But I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna give you an opinion of what I think you're paying for your reties. Y'all heard about my last, because the reason why I'm not gonna say yay or nay, I don't know who's doing your hair. And no, the price is not going to be the same across the board for a service. When it comes to a service, even for products, you know, I sell sea salt spray. Other people sell sea salt spray. I sell rose water. Other people sell rose water. Some people, rose water is like $20. I charge mine, sell mine for $14.50. And when I look at the ingredients and the size, I'm like, ain't nothing different. I'm like, I don't know what to tell y'all. People charge what they want to charge. So don't expect a Loctician's prices to be the same, even if they're down the street from each other. I don't care what somebody charging you. I'm going to charge you my price, and that's it. So y'all can put in the comments what you pay for your install. I like to hear. I would want to know. And put in the comments what you pay for your retire and how frequently you go for your retire. Now, some of y'all got a lot of hair. Y'all got a lot of hair. So be ready to pay. Some of y'all be like, oh, I want like almost 1,000 locks on my hair. But can you just picture, I only want to pay $125 for a retire. Girl, you got 3 people's head on your head. I digress, yeah. But I ain't gonna be telling people what to charge, and don't ask me no questions. What do you think? I pay this. What do you think? I don't know who your Loctician is. I don't know what your hair looks like. All of that stuff takes into account. You just have to think, what can your pockets afford? And then look, shop around in your area. What are people charging? Before you even lock your hair if you're a client, before you even lock your hair, what are people charging for maintenance? Forget the install, because the install you pay once, but the maintenance, what are people charging for the maintenance? And then go from there and try to determine what type of budget and how often do the people come. Some clients, they will come, they're supposed to come every 6 weeks, but you're coming 4 months later. And then I charge you 3 times what you would be paying, 3 or 4 times what you'd be paying for the 6 weeks. And they're like, oh my God, like, why is it so much? You're about three appointments out. If you came for those 3 appointments, you would have been paying the same thing you paid for those 3 appointments. Like, to me, I don't understand how that doesn't make sense. If you were supposed to be coming every 6 weeks and you're coming at 18 weeks, now it's taking me longer, I'm dealing with more, and you want to pay the price you paid at 6 weeks? But you've added 12 extra weeks of work to my schedule? They did not understand. But y'all see where I'm coming from? All right. Love you guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Like, share. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later.